Morning, everybody. Are we all right? Yeah, good. Let's come to the mat. Just come to kneeling. If it's comfortable kneeling, every problem with knees, just come to cross-legged. Just start to connect with our breath here, just to ground here, just arrive on our mat. Breathing in and out through the nose, taking it deep into the abdomen. Start to make your inhale and exhale of equal length. Little count of 4 for the inhale, and a little count of 4 for the exhale. Let's come into our Kapalabhati. Inhale, skull clearing breath. Try that every day, Penny, when you've got that snuffly thing. It's really good. And just do it until your breath goes nice and clear. Let's make 2 little soft fists here. Big inhale. Just place them into the abdomen, fold forward, and just exhale completely. Come up on the inhale. Big breath. Exhale. We'll do one more, guys. Inhale. And exhale. And releasing on an inhale. Bandha control. Inhale, drawing the Mula Bandha. As we exhale, drawing the Uddiyana Bandha. Roll it under the heart. End of the exhale, drop our chin to the chest. Jalahanda Bandha. Release, inhale. Exhale, start to engage those bandhas once more. One more. And just go back to your breath. Just drop the top of one foot into the instep of your opposite foot and sit back. I think that's a nice stretch into the feet. Top foot gets a nice stretch, the bottom foot's getting a little bit of a massage into the arch of the foot. And we'll go to the other side for balance. Please just sit back further into the feet. Just see if you can bring the knees off the floor. And release the weight forward. Tuck the toes under. Sit back onto the toes. Bring the hands to the heart. Engage the core. Just push straight back into the soles of the feet. Bind around the big toes. Padangusthasana. Release the head down. Release, bring the hands to the hips, engage the core, come all the way to standing. Big stretch as we come up. Exhale, the hands to heart. Just come to the front of the mat. Start some energy, build the energy up. So bring the hands just below the navel. Inhale, bring it up the body, and exhale, gently push it down. Inhale, draw the energy up. Exhale. And again. And exhale. Just feel that energy between the hands. Inhale. Exhale. Soft knees. And bring the hands to the heart. Just come into our Tadasana. Find that balance on the mat. Take the weight out of the heels across the whole sole of the foot. Engage the Mula Bandha, Uddiyana Bandha. Allow the shoulder blades to sink down the back. Lift the sternum. Engage the thighs. Glutes engaged. Connecting with the breath. Inhale, extend out and up. Exhale, forward fold. Release the hands to ground. Release the head down. Come to half gaze. And let's step into plank. And Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, releasing into downward facing dog. Breathe here. End of the exhale. Let's step foot forward. And the second foot half gaze. Fold. Let's come to standing on an inhale. Release hands to heart. Exhale. Find the balance. Engage with that breath. Let's inhale. Exhale. Half gaze. Step it back. Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhaling into downward facing dog. End of the next exhale. Step into the front of the mat. Half gaze. Fold. All the way to standing on the inhale. Exhale. Release hands to heart. Back into Tadasana. Inhale into Utkatasana. Bring the hands to the heart. Sink a little bit deeper. Take the bind behind the back and fold it forward. Release the bind, hands to ground. Let's climb it into Bakasana. Float it back. Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing dog. Step the foot forward, left foot forward, let's bring it into warrior one. And release into warrior two. Hands to thighs, turn the right toes to the back of the mat. Hands to thighs. Drop the right shoulder, look to the front of the mat. And turn to the front of the mat, lower down onto this right knee. Bring it into Anjanasana. Release hands to ground. Take this left leg up and over into one-legged, three-legged dog. Bend the knee, pull it in tight. Bring the shoulders over the wrists. Extend that left leg. Lower down. Drop the foot, knees, chest, chin. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhaling, downward facing dog. Step the right foot to the front of the mat. Bring it into warrior one on this right side. And release into warrior two. Into the goddess posture. We sink a bit lower this time. Drop that left shoulder, look to the front of the mat. Let's turn to the front of the mat. Lower to the knee. Inhale into Anjanasana. And release hands to ground. Take that right leg into three-legged dog. And pull the heel in tight. Bring it to the front of the mat. Shoulder over wrists. Lower down. Knees, chest, chin. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Pause here, just to ground. Step the left foot forward into warrior one. And release into warrior two. Extend that front leg, take it into Trikonasana. Bring it back into warrior two and into reverse warrior. Sinking it down into Parsvakonasana. Bring the hands to ground, either side that left foot, take that right leg into the air, do a standing splits. Release that right foot to ground, halfway up the mat. Fold it forward into Parsvakonasana. Walk the right hand to the outside of the left foot. Left hand to sky, rotated triangle. Hand to ground. Lower to this right knee. Inhale. Exhale, rotate to the left. Look to the sky. And release hands to the ground. Bring the right knee forward behind that, outside of that left foot. Let's rotate to the left. And bring that left shin on top of your right shin now. Fold it forward. Come up slowly, extend the left leg out to the left. Bring the right foot to the right, fold it forward. Upavisthakonasana, we'll breathe here. Nice and slowly. Let's cross the ankles. Draw the knees in, lift. Tip the body forward and work the feet through the hands. Step into the back of the mat. Let's lower down knees, chest, chin. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhaling into downward facing dog. Step the right foot to the front of the mat. Bring it into warrior one. Exhale into a warrior two. And release into Trikonasana. Bring it back into warrior two. And into reverse warrior. And release into Parsvakonasana. Hands to ground. Take it into that standing splits. And half that distance, release the left foot down, fold it forward. Walk the right hand to the left hand outside of right foot. And let's take that right hand to sky. And release down and release to the left knee. Inhale. Rotate to the right elbow to knee. Alternatives to extend the leg if you want. And release. Bring that back knee outside of the right foot. And we're rotating to the right. And release out. Bring that right shin, place it over the top of the left shin, and we'll gently fold forward. Let's come up. Extend the right leg out to the right. Square the hips up, left foot out to the left, and let's bring it into Vivista Konasana once more. Slowly come out, cross, let's lift, and let's release the feet through the hands once more. 8-point Ashtanga posture, upward facing dog, downward facing dog. Step the right foot forward to the front of the mat. Take that left leg into the air, into standing splits once more. Step the left foot all the way out to the right, into this side plank, right hand to sky. Step the right foot over that left foot, fallen triangle. Right hand to ground, bring the left foot up, over into the scorpion. And step it forward to the front of the mat. Take the right leg into the air. Step it out to the left. Left hand to sky. Step the left foot over that right leg. Left hand to ground. Bring the right foot up and over to the three-legged dog. And release down into downward facing dog. And release to all fours onto the mat. Drop it into child. And come back into Vajrasana, into kneeling posture. Let's come to all fours on the mat. Do a little bit of wrist work. Outwardly rotate the right wrist. Squeeze through the elbow. And release. Outwardly rotate the left wrist. Squeeze through that elbow. And release. And so a few more just to warm the wrists up. Right, left, left, right. And just make it a little bit quicker as we go. Put a little bit of movement into the wrists. And we can now rotate both wrists. Bring the knees in and just sit back. Feel that stretch through the forearms. And release out. Let's place the fingers either side, facing left and right. Take the weight into the left wrist first, and then into that right wrist. And then just slowly transfer the weight from one side to the other. And then release out. Give the wrists a little shake out. Let's bring it back to all fours and step it into plank. Step right foot to left foot. Bring it into side plank. Lift the hips. Reach back with that left hand. Keep the foot stacked. Feel that nice stretch. And then step the right foot back to the right side. Left foot stacks on top. Lift through the hips. And step it back, feel that stretch. Step it back, lower down, knees, chest, chin. Release the upper body, keep the upper body on the floor, lift into cobra. And release down. Just place the hands on top of the head. Just give the wrists, the hips a little shake out here. Place the hands by the hips. Let's bring it into Savadasana. And release out. And once again, give them hips a little wriggle. Let's reach back. Take the ankles. Let's lift it into bow posture. And release. And again, a little wiggle out. Let's push it back into downward facing dog. Let's step your strong foot across to your weak hand. The weak foot behind to the strong hand. And swing the legs through. Bring it to seated. Release to the floor. Tuck the hips in. Lift into Seti Bandhasana. And slowly release out. Make sure every vertebrae nestles into the mat. Seti Bandhasana is an option if you want to stay there. If not, really engage the intercostal muscles. Tuck the shoulder blades in. Bring the hands by the ears so you can see the elbows. And let's lift it into wheel posture. And relax out. Bring the knees to the chest. extend the right leg down the mat, keep a hold of the left leg. Extend your left arm out to the left. Just roll onto that right side. Make sure that left shoulder doesn't come off the floor. And slowly release out. Let's bring that left knee up. Right arm out to the right. Roll onto our left side. And slowly release out. Across the ankles. Just rock all the way onto your upper back. And then all the way down the spine. Let's bring it forward into Paschimottanasana. I'm going to stay here a while. Just start to release into it slowly. Engage in that core. Just stretch the lower back. The hamstrings start to bother, just release slightly. Pull deeper into the psoas muscle, then fire the quadriceps up again. Make sure the core is engaged. As we slowly come out of the posture, let's lower down onto our back, bring the knees to the chest. Let's lift it into shoulder stand, Sarvangasana. Now throughout this process, make sure there's no weight on our neck. We can turn the head, lift the head. Make sure our flow of breath doesn't change. Keep the arms active, pushing you into the air. Make sure there's no weight on the neck. Bring the feet over into plow or half plow, depending on how we feel this morning. Bend the knees, bind around the backs of the thighs. And slowly release down. Keep the knees bent as we release. Extend the legs. Bring the hands alongside the body. Come up onto the elbows and release the crown of the head to the mat into fish posture. For balance on the base of the spine and the crown of the head, we can lift the hands and feet into the air. And release down slowly. Bring the knees to chest. Let's rock it all the way to seated guys. Come over the ankles, just bring it to all fours on your mat. We'll come into supported headstand or dolphin posture. So really we're looking to build shoulders up here. And this is the start of our end of practice meditation really. So you want to be in a position that's comfortable for you, that you can stay for quite a while. So if you're not ready to go into full headstand today, just bring it into this dolphin. Bring the crown of the head to the floor. So there's just a little pressure through the crown of the head, that's all. We're trying to activate the Sarasara chakra, not push it into the floor. And if you feel good today and you feel if you can go into headstand, we will from there. But again, make sure there's no weight on our crown of the head as we take it up into the headstand. Trying to maintain length in the body. Just resetting all our muscles in the body back to alignment. Slowly start to release out. Bring it into wide child. Ease ourselves back into kneeling on the mat. Let's bring the feet through the hands now to the front of the mat. And we'll just bring it into easy posture. Allow the eyes to close here. Scan the body from top to tail and just see how we feel physically, how the practice has left you feel. Have a look at other physical aspects. Am I hungry? Am I thirsty? Am I hot, cold? Just everything about the physical body. Go to the breath. As we inhale, visualize energy coming up the front of the body, over the crown of the head to the nape of the neck. As we exhale, Allow that energy to go down the spine, back into the earth. Inhaling through the front of the body. Exhaling down the back of the body. The awareness deeper inside us. Just see if there's any emotions there. Get carried away with the emotion. Don't go searching, just if there's anything under the surface. Imagine bringing that emotion out and placing it alongside you on your mat. Just studying the emotion. Has it got a shape? Has it got a colour? Awareness to the mind and our thoughts. Without judgment, without trying to change anything. Just observing thoughts as they arise. Watch them and then let them disappear. Don't follow the thought. Just give it permission to leave. Watch as the next thought arises. Allow the awareness to go deep inside, right to our very core of our being. Allow your mind to go back to a time when you were carefree, full of joy. Realize that that same spirit still dwells within us. It's this that defines us, not where we live or the car we drive. It's this never dying spirit that people will remember us by. Just take a few moments to reconnect with that spirit. And slowly release down into our Shavasana. Bring the hands next to the hips, palm up. Draw the two scapula together to the spine. Try and flatten the two shoulder blades to the mat. Just lengthen through the back of the neck. Release the head down. Let's take a big inhale in here. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And release everything. Just let the next exhale appear. Fall into that natural rhythm of breath. Try and sink deeper and deeper into your mat. Feel your breath like a cool breeze flowing through the body. Sanction the mind and body to be still for these few remaining moments. Relax and breathe. Try to bring awareness back to our physical being, coming away of the breath once more. Bring a little bit of movement to the fingers and toes. Let's have a stretch on the mat. Let's just roll onto our right side and spend a moment here. Ease ourselves up to a comfortable sitting position on the mat. Bring the hands to the heart. Allow the eyes to softly open. Spirit in me greets the spirit in you. Namaste. Thanks very much for coming, guys. Have a great day.